A strange book appeared in 1908. No author, no origin, just 7 eternal laws. People claimed it held the secrets of the universe. But what if I told you every single idea in that book was already thousands of years old, from India, Greece, Egypt? This isn't just philosophy, it's a code hidden in ancient history, and today we're cracking it open. Let's start with the first law, mentalism. The all is mind. The Kybalion says reality begins in thought, but that idea, it's ancient. In ancient Egypt, priests taught that Thoth, the god of wisdom, created the world through thought and speech. They believed the universe was shaped by divine intelligence. In India, the Vedantic texts said reality is a dream of Brahman, the infinite consciousness. You aren't in the world is in you. And in Greece, Plato described a world of perfect, invisible forms, existing only in the mind of the cosmos. Everything physical was just a shadow of that mental world. Next up, correspondence. As above, so below. This famous line comes from the Emerald Tablet, an ancient Hermetic text written in Greco-Egyptian Alexandria. In Babylon, astrologers believed the stars mirrored the events on Earth. In Pythagoreanism, numbers were sacred, and their patterns echoed through music, architecture, and even the soul. The ancient Kabbalists taught that the human body reflected the divine structure of the universe, the tree of life. The idea, what happens in the heavens, reflects what happens in your life. A simple pattern, repeated everywhere. Then there's vibration. Nothing rests, everything moves. This one might sound modern, even scientific, but Heraclitus, a Greek thinker from 2,500 years ago, said, "You cannot step in the same river twice." In Chinese Taoism, energy called qi flows through everything. In Indian yoga, prana is the vital force, vibrating through breath, thought, and matter. Even ancient Persian mystics believed light itself vibrated from the source outward. The fourth law is polarity. Everything has its opposite. Think light and dark, hot and cold. Gnosticism viewed the world as a struggle between spirit and matter, light and dark, two forces, both necessary. In Egypt, the goddess Ma'at represented balance, constantly opposing Isfet or chaos. Creation, they believed, only happened when the two were held in tension. The idea is simple, opposites are part of the same thing. Number 5, rhythm. Everything flows in and out, day and night. Life and death. In India, this idea showed up in the cycles of karma and rebirth. The Stoics believed history repeated in great cosmic cycles: fire, rebirth, and return. In Mesoamerica, the Mayans mapped time as a rhythm, not a line. Everything had a season, even gods. Then there's cause and effect. Nothing happens by chance. Aristotle built his entire philosophy on it. Every effect must have a cause. Buddhism teaches the law of karma. Your actions create your experience. In Hermetic Egypt, priests believed all events were tied to a divine chain of causes, invisible but absolute. Everything has a cause, including your thoughts. And finally, gender. Everything contains both masculine and feminine energy, not male and female energy. Tantra from India spoke of Shiva, stillness, and Shakti, movement. Together, they create all things. In alchemy, the sun and the moon were masculine and feminine powers. Their union created the philosopher's stone. Even the Greek gods reflected this. Masculine logic and feminine intuition were both needed to bring harmony. It's all about balance. These principles didn't come from one place, they showed up everywhere. The 7 Hermetic laws weren't rules to obey. They were patterns to observe, a way to live with reality, not fight against it. Whether you're trying to grow, heal, create, or understand your place in the world, these ancient ideas offer a map, not a promise, but a direction. Because once you see that everything is connected, that your thoughts shape your reality, that opposites aren't enemies but partners. Life doesn't get easier, but it gets clearer. And once you start living by these laws, even just one, you'll never look at the world the same again.